Finding the right footwear for your kids can be a nightmare, so Evelyn Ashton went to Big League Shoes to find out how to properly fit your kids' shoes.
Hi, Mark and Mandy. You know, there's always a debate on how to fit kids' shoes. It's a challenge, right? So here I am at Big League Shoes, and we're going to show you some great tips on how to fit your kids' shoes. Well, here we are with Isaac and Tiffany, and we're going to talk about fitting shoes for kids. So tell me, Tiffany, how does it work with the measuring tool?
I like to use the Brannick. It just makes it look a lot more professional and whatnot.
Of course. So I've heard that you can actually use a piece of paper and trace out the child's foot.
Yeah, generally some of the parents, you know, they just, with our busy schedules and whatnot, they generally will trace their child's foot when they go home, obviously at nighttime preferably, just because they've played all day. And,
swollen feet like us.
Yeah, exactly the same as us pretty much. And yeah, they just trace out their foot, and then that way we can get a good idea. We get them to cut it out, obviously, or we can, and we just put it on here and act as if it was a regular foot.
Perfect. So why don't we try that?
Good job. You're doing very good.
There we
Can
go.
you stand up straight for me, Isaac? Thank you.
Beautiful.
So look at that. You were measuring almost a 13 and a half. Wow.
Wow, he's a 13 and a half. You're bigger than me. I'm an 8.
Can you do me another favor? Can you stand up straight on the other side now?
So we do both feet, obviously.
I think it's very important because one foot can be different than the other, just like us.
Of course.
Yeah.
Excellent.
So again, 13 and a half and a wide. Yeah, good job.
So now tell me about the socks. Is it important to consider the type of sock that the child is wearing?
I think it's very important not to have the little bumps on them just because it stops them from going in, if you know what I mean.
Oh, okay.
So if they get kind of stuck and then their sock can bunch up and it can be very uncomfortable for them.
Wow, that's a very good tip. And
silly.
He's having fun with this. Now, how do you know if the shoe is maybe too wide?
You can generally actually see it. So what I think, I have actually a perfect brand that I think might be really good for Isaac's foot. So here, I've got the Sauconys here, and they're 1 wide, which is what, you know, again, the Brannick is just a guideline. It's not actually an actual size. It's not like a black book, if you know what I mean.
Yes. To slide in nicely.
So here, yes, the tongue, you always got to make sure the tongue's in place.
And that's probably how you know whether it's too big or too small, right?
Yeah, and then that just goes like that.
Do you like those, Isaac? Those are cute.
It fits pretty good, and whoa.
So how do you know like how long they're gonna be good in these shoes? What's the guarantee there?
Well, generally they say every few months you should definitely go to your shoe specialist and get it checked out.
So there it is. We got some great tips on how to fit kids' shoes. I think Isaac has a new pair of shoes your mom has to buy you. And thank you to Big League Shoes and Clothing for this. And Tiffany.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks for watching The Mark and Mandy Show. Like our video by clicking below and subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can also connect with us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram.